Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T20 between the Rajasthan Ravens and the Chennai Carvers. I'm Mike.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight for the early overs.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
Full through the offside. Easy as you like.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Middle that one, great timing.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice ball.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Yep. Keeper.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Misses everything.
Ball in.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Nice shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. Their team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Dumping. Oh, trouble. Oh, gone.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Nicely played.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Caught, gone.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Strong appeal. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. If it hits the stumps, then the decision will stand. Butler has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Going with spin now. Absolutely nailed it.
Yep.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Incredible shot, straight through the covers. 4 runs.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Down the wicket, misses. Fast hands from the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Good bit of timing there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The crowd are really getting quite raucous. It's going to be difficult to focus down in the middle with this amount of noise. Time that brilliantly.
That was a big hit. Incredible power. Just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Hits that well, onto the back foot and cracks it away.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
Well placed, should get a single. Fantastic catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Super piece of timing.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Could that be out? Looks so.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 9.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Just threw the shot too early. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Straight to the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Gone right through the defences.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yep.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
No!
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
6 runs added in that over. The Royals are 9 for 102.
Yep. No!
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep. Yes, nice bowling.
There'll be runs here. Right out of the middle.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Nice.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
6 runs added in the over. The Super Kings are none for 6. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Bolt, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Nice bowling.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Samson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Loud appeal. Needs to be on target.
Hey, out there.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Are now on 1 for 25.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Back go the stumps, miss the straight ball.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out-bowled for a duck.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression, sent high and long over the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Out! What a catch!
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Stokes, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Hit that hard, nailed it.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Perfect technique and placement.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Ali has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Bolt from the north end. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Stokes is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Misses everything.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better.
Lovely. Looked a good slower ball.
It was an excellent change of pace. Stokes not picking up on it at all.
Loud shout. Can't see why this would be overturned. Looks to have struck right in front.
Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. This game can be so cruel for the batters, a millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there. Another one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Nicely played.
There was a bit of width on that and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
End of the over. The Super Kings are 4 for 68. Middle that one, great timing.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. There'll be one run here for them.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Poor shot. Really lucky.
The timing on this shot is so bad. Didn't even get close to the ball, and very fortunate that it didn't take the off stump along the way.
Beaten on the drive.
Bolt with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Time that brilliantly.
This inning's rollicking towards 50 now. Huge hit for 6.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Nice shot, runs possible.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Couldn't have played that any better.
And that marks the
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here. Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century. A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
Well, that was a really one-sided